Hey, real quick, I promise the video's coming up. I am apologizing now for the audio and some of the bits. I thought my microphone was recording. It was not. Enjoy the video. Nerds, that's right. We are definitely doing a video with nerds. We're making art with nerds. But first, we're gonna have to do the tedious task of separating each and every one of these nerds. Okay, switch camera. I hope this looked as cool as it does in my head. Okay, we got all of our nerds right here in this container. Now we just need to individually go through and separate them. And it appears like there's only really green, purple, pink, orange, yellow. There's only 5 colors. Separate them into this, so we only need 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go ahead and, man, I cannot count. 5. This is taking an hour and a half. We finally got the colors sorted out and everything. I almost really don't want to do the art just because of how long it took. But that's what you clicked on this video for, so we're gonna go ahead and do something. So, what I'm thinking is that we can do in here, because this is probably the best size. You pour it. I'll show you on this camera. You pour it. It covers a decent amount of area, right? Boom, pour it in, call it a day. What I'm thinking, what the nerd box has, and we're gonna make a rainbow. So we're gonna literally make the rainbow going pink, orange, yellow, green, purple. Figure we do that. That way we know where we're at. And also that's gonna be the easiest thing we can do, or I mean me, by making all these colors separate, and then it's been the tedious task of separating them again. I thought about, well, what if I sit here and make some sort of separation so I don't lose my mind? But I don't think I'll be able to do anything like that. I think the closest thing I'll be able to do is to just pour them in, keep them separate, and then we're gonna have to start all the way over again. All right, so here we go. All right, so what I see is gonna be the issue is that when I pour this down, they're definitely gonna mix. Like, there's no way around it. If I make the rainbow, small frame, like this, I'm nervous. Okay, here we go. Oh, we're gonna have to be very careful because I don't want to mix these up. All right, how about this? We'll pour it in the middle. Definitely some more colors than others. Okay. There's the orange. This is a bad idea. This is a real bad idea. Yellow. Oh, I'm not liking this. There's a lot more nerds than I thought there was gonna be. We're running out of space here. Definitely didn't think this through. Oh no, we still got 2 more colors. Green. This is gonna take up the rest of the space, ain't it? Okay, or we just don't put that much. Probably should have thought about that with the other colors. And then purple. We're gonna have to leave some space for the rainbow, otherwise it's not gonna make any sense. Come on, there's the bottom color art. There's that right there. Oh, we might need a little bit more. Oh, we got some colors mixing. Oh no! There you have it. Here's the first nerd art piece we have. I'll zoom in for y'all. This is the first nerds piece. The nerds nerd piece, the nerdster piece, like a masterpiece, a nerdster piece. I am gonna have to pick all these out, but I don't think it's gonna take that long. I'm going to take all these back out, put them in each respective cup, but I'm actually going to do that, and then I'm going to pour each one of these in here and count each color. And then once I do, at the end of the video, I will reveal how many of each of these color nerds there are of each color nerds. I could have said that 10,000 times better, but it's too late now. I'm gonna put my headphones on, I'm gonna swap my video out, and do that. You're gonna see a very brief time lapse of me doing this, and maybe a monologue or two. Haven't decided that far yet. But anyways, let's get to it. Cue the music. Well, this is one of those time lapses that you will be really happy that you weren't here watching the entire thing in real time, because this took so much longer than I thought it was gonna take. One, two, three, four. Why did I do this? I don't know. I had the nerds on my desk for counter for like, I don't know, 2.5 months, and I was like, oh, this would be fun, this would be interesting, it'd be different, it'd be something I've never done before. Yeah, and I don't want to do this again, but you know what, it was pretty satisfying. Alright, now that that's said and done, it is time to create the second art piece. The rainbow was a nice homage, but now it's time for us to look up some nerds. The first one that popped in my head was Dexter from Dexter's Laboratory. The orange for his hair, purple for his gloves. I'm trying to go off the top of my head. Skin complexion we can do with yellow. We could try that. Maybe probably just his face, because we don't have a lot of space to do that. This is the image we have here. Dexter's Laboratory. Okay, so the first thing I had to do was remember not to use all the nerds, because this had so much more details than a rainbow. Obviously, we are referencing Dexter from Dexter's Laboratory, however you want to say it. So, orange for his hair. Next, I had to decide what I was going to use for the skin, and I thought about using the yellow, but I decided, no, let's use the pink. I realized for this, I would have to go backwards to make room for the frames for his glasses and his pupils, so I had to shape it out very carefully. So once we got the majority of the facial structure down, at least for one of the lenses of the glasses, it was time to fill in where the glasses would be at. And looking at the reference, we did not have the exact color for his glasses, so we decided to just use green, because that was the closest thing I could think of. And I think the closest thing to being the color black was going to be purple, so I had to leave room open for his pupils. So as you can see, I was trying to be very careful with it, because I did not want to mess this up. I decided to use the yellow to make that part of his laboratory coat, but you know, it just filled up the rest of the container. And so now the only thing to do, because Dexter's Laboratory, the only thing to do now was to do the outline, and since we didn't have the black color that was used in the show, the closest thing to that was purple, so I decided to pick it out and try to be as neat as I can. So I did the pupil, and then I ended up using this postcard to try to make a straight line and pour nerds down there, or make a little division, but it didn't really work, and I ended up having to like kind of just pinch and fill up the area. The hardest part was not the glasses, because that was pretty simple. Everything was just all over the place and there's too many nerds in there, but it was to make his nose and, well, the rest of the outlines. I tried to do something with the hair, but it didn't work out like I thought it was gonna to, but yeah. Pass me, take it away. Okay, that's it. That's as far as I'm willing to do this, because that's as far as I think I'll be able to work on it, because we are currently out of these colors. But you know what? let me just, so for what it's worth, this is not that bad. I'm genuinely impressed, because like, okay, it's one of those things, like if you squint your eyes, turn your head, it looks like Dexter from Dexter's Laboratory. If you look at the other camera, I'll switch it here. Look, like this, the glass is right here, right? That's the pupil. Okay, maybe I could actually like fix the pupil right here just a little bit. Glass's pupils, his mouth, the line, his hat, or his shirt, his hair. It's not that bad, okay? It is not that bad. I'm pleasantly pleased with this piece. I'm happy. This is good. This is good. So we did our first one, which was the rainbow. Second one, which is the Dexter Laboratory. And for the sakes of time that I have allotted for this video, I'm gonna do one more, and it's gonna be of a crunchling. It's gonna be simple, and since I have the most color with yellow, let's go ahead and do this. Now granted, I'm gonna have to pick all these out. So here's a time lapse of me just assembling Dexter Laboratory. Alright, we are back in the game. We are back here, baby. Okay, so yet again, here is another time lapse of me. At this point, you already know how long this took. It took an absurd amount of time, and I realized that this, all beautiful 20 seconds of it, was about my breaking point. I'm not gonna use any more of y'all time. If you've made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. Peace, love, and hot sauce. Oh, I am also going to do a very brief time lapse here of me creating this nerd piece, which I also realized they are not called Crunchlings. That is definitely from the Captain Crunch cereal. That was my fault. I had switched the camera angle because I wanted something different, but this one did not turn out well at all, and for that I do apologize. So in the meantime, so you're not watching this for nothing, you wanted to know the count of the nerds. That's the whole reason why you stayed until the end, or you skipped until the end, whichever one, I don't mind. By the most, with 796 individually counted nerds, was the color yellow. Yellow had 796, which beat the second most by 202, which was purple, 594. Then in third place was green with 555, orange 539, and lastly pink with 506, for a grand total of, and yes, 2,990. Yes, I am not messing around, I am not playing with y'all. It was short of 3,000 nerds by 10 nerds. Now there were like little crunch pieces, small pieces that I did not quantify as nerds because they did not have any colors, which maybe it did put it at 3,000, but that's how many there were. There were 796 yellow, 594 purple, 555 green, 539 orange, and 506 pink. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you for some reason just have a exuberant amount of time, I have on my behind the scenes channel me counting every single one of these nerds in as uninterrupted of a video as I possibly could manage. Other than that, past me, you earned so much for this entire video. Go ahead and do your thing. What? I earned this, okay?